what's up? We are back. I am so excited. This is the last video of 2019. I wanted to get on here and chat with you guys. I just ended a live right before this because I realized that the video was going on my phone at the same time. It was crazy. So I was hearing myself double. Hey, Winky Time MJ. I'm going to wait for everybody to get in the chat, but I wanted to start off by saying to you guys, thank you so much for supporting the channel and everything. I really, really appreciate all you guys' support throughout this year. Our channel grew almost to 10,000 subscribers, which is crazy. So let's get the trivia popping, like some icebreakers. And then a little bit later in this video, I'm going to be discussing some reflections that I have for 2019, some of my highlight moments, some of my hopes for 2020 in the Michael Jackson fan community, the estate and all that. And yeah, let's get it started. What's up, you guys? Happy New Year, by the way. If it's New Year already, 2020 in your country, let me know. Okay. Hi to Walter, Black Bono, Jackie, Winky Time, Purple Toast, Brent. Brent, stay, hang out a while. Happy New Year to you. Thank you for coming on. All right, so let's get this video started the only way we know how, with some Michael Jackson trivia. Alrighty, let's start off with the first question. What famous guitarist played on Michael Jackson's Beat It? What famous guitarist played on Michael Jackson's song Beat It? Here are the selections, and you could just type in whatever letter or answer you want. A, Steve Stevens, B, Slash, C, Carlos Santana, or D, Eddie Van Halen. Again, the question is, what famous guitarist played on Michael Jackson's Beat It? B, Steve Stevens, A, Steve Stevens, B, Slash, C, Carlos Santana, or D, Eddie Van Halen. Let me know what y'all think. Type it in the chat. And also, if you have not, we have 30 people in the chat, which is awesome. Could you guys, once you put in your answer, close out the chat real quick and hit a like, because likes help me out so much. Likes are what help to spread YouTube videos out to other YouTubers. Likes is like a way that YouTube figures out, hey, people like this. So please like the video. All right, let's see what's going on in the comments, you guys, for what famous guitarist played on Michael Jackson's Beat It. I see a lot of B, B, D, D. Okay, for somebody that didn't get the question, I'm going to say it one more time, and then I'll let you guys know the answer, okay? What famous guitarist played on Michael Jackson's Beat It? Was it A, Steve Stevens, B, Slash, C, Carlos Santana, or D, Eddie Van Halen? All right, are you guys ready for the answer? The answer is D, Eddie Van Halen. So if you guys chose that, you got it right. Yes, Slash actually played on some songs later on with Michael, such as Give It To Me. And I'm pretty sure he also played on Black or White. All right, so here's one more question. Okay. Oh, this is a good one. All right. In what year did Michael Jackson receive his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame? In what year did Michael Jackson receive his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame? Is it A, 1991, B, 1989, C, 1984, or D, 1978? Okay. Thanks, guys. I see we have so many more likes now, so that makes me happy. Right now, we are answering the question, what year did Michael Jackson receive his Hollywood star? Am I the only one that has been to the star? I'm sure a lot of you guys have. It's so funny. The first time that I went, I didn't know what to expect. And I thought like it was its own isolated star. I didn't realize all the sidewalks were like lined up with other stars around it. Silly but true. All right, you guys, ready for the answer? Yes. Okay. In what year did Michael Jackson receive his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame? A, 1991, B, 1989, C, 1984, D, 1978. If you guess 1984, ding, 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 you're correct. I just had to double check my answer sheet. I knew, but you know, I just want to make sure that I'm getting these right for you guys. Okay, so let's do one more. And then I think I want to talk and like review with some things with you guys about 2019 and like have a live chat because I feel like we don't really do that much. Walter says, I live in LA and never been to his or any star. Walter, you got to go check it out. Take your picture with it. Winky time, can you play Al Capone in the background? I can't play music because I don't want the video to get taken down. A lot of times, that's why I don't have music in a lot of my videos because of the copyright. So maybe I'll try that in the future in a video that I plan on taking down. All right, so how about this? Michael Jackson contributed a song to the soundtrack of which movie? A, Poltergeist, B, Superman 2, C, E.T., D, Romancing the Stone. Okay, we're talking about which movie did Michael Jackson contribute a song to the soundtrack for? A, Poltergeist, B, Superman 2, C, E.T., D, Romancing the Stone. And bonus if you guys actually write the song down in the chat also. It's so funny. Last time I told you guys, oh, email me your answers. And I like forgot to ask for you guys to email them in. So if you were in the last trivia chat, my bad. I didn't get a chance to figure that out. But one day we'll play for prizes. Right now it's just for fun. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of E.T., 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 Poltergeist. Yes, okay. Somebody said the video is buffering. Dylan, I think you should close out of the video and come back. That will help. Yes, okay, here's the answer. Again, Michael Jackson contributed a song to the soundtrack of which movie? The answer was C.E.T. And for those of you that typed Someone in the Dark, ding, 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 you are right. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying these trivia questions. Actually, if you guys have an actual like better source for trivia, hit me up because I'm just right now Googling kind of like party games and MJ trivia. And I think some of these questions might be a little too easy for us MJ fans. So hit me up if you have a different source for these. My email is hello@mjfangirl.com. So let's get into this discussion. 2019. You guys, all right, 2019 was like a crazy year because I just feel like I had a lot of expectations, you know. I went into the new year visiting the On the Wall exhibition. That was an exhibition that toured in many museums throughout Europe. I'm not sure if it's still out anywhere, but I saw it when it was in Paris in France. And I had a really great opportunity because I just felt like, I had a great experience because I felt like it's not often that you see Michael Jackson being celebrated in a museum. I thought the curators of that exhibit did an awesome job. I learned a lot about Michael. It was interesting to see different interpretations of Michael Jackson. And I really feel deeply that was setting things up for like that 10-year anniversary of his death to kind of like be a celebration of Michael. And that's why when, you know, some of the other things happen later on in 2019, it was hard to take in. You know, I tried a lot to not talk about it on the channel. And, you know, thank you guys for supporting that. You know, I want to always try to take time out to celebrate Michael and everything. And at times it was hard, but I feel very, now when I look at the end of the year, I feel very much that I'm looking forward to what's next. I'm looking forward to the truth about Michael Jackson being revealed. I'm looking forward to the Taj Jackson documentary. I enjoyed Square One. So I'm looking forward to 2020, the MJ biopic, the MJ movie. Well, maybe not the MJ movie, but the biopic, I mean, the musical I'm looking forward to. So anyway, let me get in the comments. Okay, let me see what you guys are talking about here. Some people are asking for more trivia, so we'll do that in a second. Okay. Somebody said, I'm so proud of you, and your content is well-educated, loving, and catered to our community, as well to Michael himself. You have helped me understand not to be so sad and teary about his death. Thank you. That's really sweet. Someone said this August was my first year anniversary of my MJ fandom. Congratulations and welcome to the fam. Being a Michael Jackson fan is like one of the most fun experiences of my life. I've met so many great people and I felt so part of a community. So I'm very grateful to Michael Jackson for that. McKinney said the fans have to fight this year. That's true. Okay. Okay. How do I feel about Lisa Marie writing a book where she'll talk about Michael? I feel it's to be expected. I'm not really like looking forward to it or anything. I'm going to probably get it because I want to see whatever she's going to talk about. But he was her husband for however many years. So I feel like it's natural that she'll include him. Hey, Kalitha, thank you. She said, I found another Moonwalker. I love your channel so much. Okay, so let's go. Okay, someone said Muffin Lover had asked a good question. Did 2019 felt exactly how it did in 2005? The answer to that is I felt there was a lot more uncertainty in 2005. I hate to say it, and maybe that's why I didn't feel, I mean, I was saddened by all this stuff that happened, and I was angry. But in 2005, it was like a matter of Michael's life, really. And I just remember being really scared about him possibly going to jail or being falsely convicted of something that he didn't do. So I was very stressed out in 2005 compared to now, which I felt like I had to. At first, I was like trying to get into all the details and everything. And then I realized I needed to take a step back because, you know, in 2005, I was also kind of drained from defending Michael and everything. And I ended up having to kind of like put my fandom to the side because it just left a bad taste in my mouth. And I didn't want that to happen. You know, I love listening to Michael Jackson. I love having him a part of my everyday playlist in my life. So for me personally, that's what I had to do. It's up to you guys what you choose. But for me, that's why I choose to kind of just not isolate myself because I still know what's going on, but I choose to try to turn my focus to the music. All right. Okay. So let's see what else is going on in the chat. Okay. Purple Toast XO says, do you have any tips on explaining to your family about you and Michael Jackson fandom? Because my younger cousins think it's kind of weird. Okay. You know what? I have experienced something like this. And in my experience, I feel like it's not my job to convince anybody of who Michael Jackson was. It's not my job to convince anybody about whether or not my fandom is cool or anything like that. Once I stopped caring and trying to explain my fandom, I felt like I was able to enjoy it more. And this just goes back to anything. Like, you guys, I feel honestly, like a lot of things in life, sometimes you have to hold them close to your heart. Things that are very dear to you, like my Michael Jackson fandom is one of the most dear things to me. You know, you guys see my channel. My family are fans. My friends, my closest friends are fans. And the people that I interact with, honestly, every day are fans. You guys are fans, and you guys mean a lot to me. And I hold it dear to my chest. So what I don't do is like everybody at coworkers, cousins, extended family, they know, you know, Mjfangirl is a Michael Jackson fan. They know that. But I'll never go out of my way to convince them because I just feel like it puts a bad taste in my own mouth and it kind of ruins the experience for me. So I hope that helps. A lot of times in life, you just have to you know, stay true to your heart and know what's important to you and stick to that. And I hope that helps you out. All right, so let's go back into the trivia, okay? You guys, somebody left a trivia question that I thought was good. Again, you guys can submit trivia questions in the chat. I want to scroll up and see if I can find it. There was a question about Speed Demon that I thought was really good. Okay, here it is. Trivia. I have a question. Why was Speed Demon... Speed Demon. Why was Speed Demon? Okay. If you gotta leave a trivia question, please try to put all the answers, and I'm not all the answers. The question clearly for me. Let's see. Black Bono LA, where were you when you heard about his passing? Also, have you noticed how the music just literally took a life of its own? It was everywhere more than ever. Yeah, I definitely feel that. And I just saw an article that said that Michael Jackson's streams were up like 50%, which is crazy. I'm so proud of him for that. Where were you when you heard about his passing? I was at a friend's house, and I have a video about it. So if you want, check it out. I posted it this past June. Okay, someone said they're going to see Chris Tucker live. Okay, cool. That'll be fun. He's going to definitely make some Michael Jackson-related jokes. Okay, let me get into some trivia real quick, because I think you guys like these. One of these is so silly. It's, what is Michael Jackson's middle name? I like cross that out because I'm not going to do that to you guys. Okay? All right, cool. Here we go. Oh, this is a good question. Okay. This is from a subscriber. What Michael Jackson song mentions palm reading? What Michael Jackson song mentions palm reading? Does Jackson's count? Because I also want to answer that, but I want to see what you guys say. What Michael Jackson song mentions palm reading? That's a good one. Okay, palm reading. I feel like Jackson and Michael Jackson were talking about some crazy stuff. Okay. All right, people are typing. Again, the question was, what Michael Jackson song discusses palm reading? Palm reading, okay? All right, Sarumi said she has seen the answer. Let me know, Sarumi, what the answer was, okay? I think I know the answer. I'm going to say it's The Things I Do for You, because I remember he says something that is about taking himself to a palm reader. But let me know, Sarumi, in the comments. Yes, okay. So the answer to that question was, what Michael Jackson song mentions palm reading? And the answer was Things I Do for You. There's a line where he says, I took my problems to a doctor so she can check it out. She don't know. I took it to a palm reader so she can read my hands. She don't know. 5 minutes later. So much fun. Am I the only one that like prefers like the live versions of the Jacksons albums compared to like the regular? The only one that I can say that I can listen to regular is Destiny, because I like the mellow vibes, but I prefer Jackson's live to Triumph. Okay. All right, so here's another trivia question. What is the name of the single Michael Jackson wrote for Hurricane Katrina victims? What is the name of the single Michael Jackson wrote for Hurricane Katrina victims? Then the choices are A, What More Can I Give? B, I Have This Dream. C, Heal the World. Or D, Man in the Mirror. All right, trolls get blocked, so I will delete the messages and keep it moving. The question is, what is the name of the single Michael Jackson wrote for Hurricane Katrina victims? And the choices are A, What More Can I Give? B, I Have This Dream. C, Heal the World. Or D, Man in the Mirror. Let's go. Let's see what you guys are saying. I think I've seen a bunch of the answers already. You guys are on it. Okay. All right, so here's the answer. What is the name of the single Michael Jackson wrote for Hurricane Katrina victims? The answer is A. The answer is, hold on. Let me check, because I actually... Okay. So, according to this trivia, the answer is B, I Have This Dream. And somebody actually wrote it in the chat. What More Can I Give was for 9/11. So I think that this Hurricane Katrina song perhaps never came out. All right, how do I block someone from the chat? Okay. Okay, cool. All right, you guys want a tricky question? Yeah, no, okay, so supposedly, according to this trivia, the name of the single Michael Jackson wrote for Hurricane Katrina victims was called I Have This Dream. What More Can I Give was for 9/11. So that was a tricky one. That was a tricky one. I know it's crazy because at first I said A and I was like, wait, let me recheck this because I don't think that that's correct. No one's typing right now. I'm sorry, guys. Was that too crazy? Okay, let's go on to another question. Here's a tricky question. I think it is. It's so weird the live chat's not working for me right now. I don't see anybody typing. All right. Oh, restore the chat. Okay, here we go. Next. What was the title of Michael Jackson's first solo album? What was the title of Michael Jackson's first solo album? Ready? Okay. Is it A, Got to Be There, B, Off the Wall, C, Ben, or D, Music and Me? I had to pop the chat out because I could not see it for a second. Let's see how I can resolve this for you guys because I'm not seeing what's happening and I want to see what you guys got to say. All right. Okay. All right. So again, what was the title of Michael Jackson's first solo album, you guys? You guys ready? Okay, here we guys go. Here's the answer. What was the title of Michael Jackson's first solo album? A, Got to Be There, B, Off the Wall, Ben, Music, excuse me. Huh? A, Got to Be There, B, Off the Wall, C, Ben, D, Music and Me. The answer is A, Got to Be There. A, Got to Be There. Okay. So, let's see what you guys... All right. I'm checking out what you guys are in the chat. You guys are so funny. All right. So, ask me anything, you guys. I just love hanging out and chatting with you. Literally ask me anything you want. And we could do trivia. We could talk about anything. I think somebody asked, what are my goals for the channel for 2020? Well, besides numbers, I really, I really have some cool things in the works. I've been working on some actually tangible things that I can offer to you guys because I feel like, I really want to blast out the message of how important Michael's legacy was in terms of certain art that he did, in terms of places that he touched. That's why I did so many travel videos. I might be slowing down on the travel in 2020, you guys, because I went pretty hard in the last 2 years. But that's not to say I'm not going to go anywhere. It's just that it won't be as focused on that. I want to do a lot more videos that are like the album reviews and discussing songs. But the thing is that those videos don't get many views, and I'm not sure like why that is. The videos that get the most views on my channel, honestly, are reactions, and that's fun because I love reactions, and I think you guys do too, and that's what's getting the videos out to a larger audience. But at the same time, there are other things that I'd like to do with the channel. So I will definitely keep you guys posted. You guys will see what's new on the channel, and I'm always open for you guys' feedback. Okay? Let's see. Let me go back. I've been a MJ fan and tribute artist for the past 28 years and feel so lucky and blessed to be touched by his life. I feel like I knew a lot about Michael until I discovered your channel. Thank you. Aw, that's cool. Somebody mentioned the dating game. Actually, would you guys be interested in me doing a reaction to the dating game? Because I think that is so fun, and I was gonna do it for Vlogmas, but I didn't get a chance. Somebody asked, what is my favorite song from Dangerous? It's so weird. Somebody asked me that today, but right now it's either Will You Be There or Jam. Honestly, I can't choose. Okay, Black Mono at Lala said, you left the trivia question, and I got to scroll up, but I'm not seeing it. Can you please type it again? Okay, Mike Beast asked a trivia question. It's going so fast. Where is it? Okay, who wrote Michael Jackson's You Are Not Alone? Honestly, I know who wrote it. Okay. Who wrote Michael Jackson's You Are Not Alone? Comment in the chat if you know. And also, you guys, make sure that you guys are, if you're in the live chat, thank you so much. Right now we have 70 people watching. If you guys could do me a favor and click out of the chat real quick, just so you can do that thumbs up button for me, that would be great, because that's what YouTube uses to spread the video out to other moonwalkers. So that'd be cool. Okay. All right. I see a lot of R. Kellys. That's what my answer is going to be too. And I'm pretty sure and confident that I could say that's correct. So that was a fun question. Thank you guys for hanging out and submitting trivia. Okay, what is my favorite era? My favorite era is honestly between Dangerous and like mid-70s, like early 70s, because I really like the era where he was doing the Jackson's album and the Destiny album. I love that. Someone asked, are your MJ videos supposed to be set for adults or for children? They're always for adults, but they're open to anyone, but I set them for adults. I set them that they're not targeted to children, because they're not. They're targeted to everybody, Okay, I'm going down in the chat. If there was one piece of memorabilia from the Dangerous era you could own, what would it be? I would love... It's so crazy because I used to want like a tour jacket, and then for a while I wanted like the water bottle, which I got that. I honestly don't know. Like, I would love probably like one of the security shirts, like that security guards wear. I know that's probably weird, but I always thought that those shirts were so cool. Oh, cool. Trivia. Which sister of Michael appeared in Say 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 video featuring Paul McCartney? Type it in if you guys know which sister. I'll give choices for that. Okay, ready? Which sister of Michael Jackson's appeared in the Say 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 video? A, Janet, B, LaToya, C, Rebe, or D, Catherine? Which one? Now I gotta remember the letters that I said. Okay. Dang, you guys are on it. You guys are on it. Like, so on it. Yeah. I know, Sarumi. I had to add a D, okay? You guys got it all right. It's LaToya. LaToya was in the Say 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 video, which I thought was always so funny. That's a cool video. I'm a fan. So you guys, I didn't go out tonight because I think I'm coming down with like a cold or something. Not happy about that, but okay. Even though you're an MJ channel, would you ever make videos pertaining to the others in the family? I think the extent of that would be really like the Jacksons or Jackson 5. I want to keep it Michael Jackson focused, but if there is ever an opportunity to like talk to one of the Jacksons or have like a series where I do a Jacksons video maybe once a month or once a season, I would love to do that if that's something that's out there that people want to see. But definitely check out my friend Gadget Trish's channel because she does a lot of that. Hold on one second, you guys, because my nose is running and I need to be right back. All right, real life problem solved. Okay, let me go down and see what's up. Someone said, who invented the robot? All right. Name 3 songs that Michael Jackson and Paul McCartney did together. What songs, you guys? I think I can name them, but I'm going to let you guys go first in the chat. Name 3 songs that Michael Jackson and Paul McCartney did together. I'm guessing sang and everything. Okay, while you guys are typing that out, someone just said, do you think Michael is cute? Of course, I love Michael Jackson. I think Michael Jackson was extremely attractive, always. If I had to choose, I mean, I really love 1976 Michael, but I don't really get into that on this channel too much. I also love Dangerous Michael, but I think Michael Jackson was cute, attractive, however you want to say it. Okay, again, the question we are going with is, what Michael Jackson songs, or what songs did Michael Jackson and Paul McCartney do together? So I'm seeing a lot of the correct answers. You guys are on top of it. Okay. Somebody said they're going to use their cheat card. Ain't no cheat cards. Where'd you get that from? All right. You guys are correct. Say, 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 the girl is mine. And this is the man. Oh, man. Okay. Kayla says, what do you have a least favorite album? Not really. Like, okay, I'll tell you guys the album that I listen to the least, and that's probably History. It's not that I don't like it, but I don't really relate to it as current. Like, to me, History is so like high school era for me, like the 2000s, early 2000s, so I don't listen to it as much. I'll even listen to Invincible more. And speaking of Invincible, check out my new swag. Bam. Isn't that cool? I'm so proud of my new poster. That was one of my Christmas gifts. Okay. Okay. Trivia question. What is Michael's most famous quote? A, I love to tour. B, who's bad? C, I love you more. Or D, can I have a tissue? Okay, that's a trick question, y'all. I think it's a trick question. For me, I think it's I love you more. But I'll leave that up to you guys. It's like, depends on the fan. Okay. If you got to meet MJ, what would you say to him? I could think about it all day, but it's so crazy. I think I would just freak out because, okay, here's a story. So don't hate me for this, but I met a few Jacksons. I've met Joseph Jackson, the father, Jermaine Jackson, and I met LaToya Jackson. LaToya Jackson was someone that I thought I was going to easily be able to be like, hey, I love your family. You inspired me so much, blah, blah, blah. I met her at her book signing. I think this was in 2010 or 11 here in New York. And when I walked up to her and she looked at me, for some reason, Jacksons all have these similar eyes. Janet, Jackie, everybody, Jermaine, Michael, they all have like a similar, the way their eyes is set is similar. So she like made eye contact with me and I freaked out, you guys. I couldn't even figure out what I wanted to say. And then she was like, what's your name? And I told her my name and she was like, you're beautiful. And I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't even get to say what I wanted to say. So for Michael, I feel like I would have way more of a freak out moment. I would try my best to tell him my message, but I think for me, I would really just want that real life interaction, conversation with him. Okay. Somebody said, would you rather be Michael's wife or his kid? Probably neither, because I like being a fan. Maybe that's like selfish of me, but I like being a fan. And I like, because, you know, Michael Jackson had so many different sides of him that we didn't even see or know. And I think that being a fan is just more fun. I would love to have been like a friend, you know, probably. But I don't know if I'd want to be his wife or his kids because I'm sure my experience would be different. How big is my Michael Jackson collection? Not very big, you guys. Like, I have been collecting for many years, but to me, it's not that big. The thing about my collection, though, is that I have items that are no longer that easily findable. Because I started collecting in like 99 or 2000 when I was a preteen. And so a lot of the stuff, like even a lot of people have asked me about my Moonwalker poster that's up here. And it's like an original VHS poster from like a Blockbuster or one of those movie rental stores. Like it's not that easily found. So I do have some pieces that are pretty rare, but nothing like Hector Parjo. Speaking of Hector, you guys need to go check out his channel if you want to see some cool Michael Jackson collections. There have been some dope collections posted, like crazy. And my favorite is I like the Christian from New York City. I like Christian from the U.S., Vernay from the U.S., and Masayuki. I'm not sure what his name. I can't remember his name, but from Japan. His collection is dope, and if I ever get to go to Japan, I want to hit him up. Okay. Okay. Somebody said, if you could go back to time to meet Michael Jackson or see him in tours, which date would you go back to? Ooh, that's a tough one, but I'd probably say Dangerous Tour. How do you think your life would be if MJ never existed? Dang, I can't even think about that because Michael's always existed to me. I think that I would be a very different person, though, because I feel like I've learned a lot about how to be kind and how to be loving and generous and graceful, being humble. like a lot of things I learned from Michael Jackson that helped to shape me as a person, which is interesting because I'm sure a lot of you guys have that similar sentiment. Of course, my parents shaped me, my surroundings, but Michael Jackson also shaped me because he's who I looked up to as a kid. So I would be very different. Okay. Someone, okay, we're all weird in our own way. I don't know what that is about. Has any songs of Michael's made you cry? Yes. Man in the Mirror always makes me cry. Never Can Say Goodbye makes me cry. Now. Rand the Man says he wished there was an Invincible tour. What do you guys think? Oh my gosh, where were you when you announced This Is It? Okay, when they announced This Is It, I was in my college dorm room. I was getting ready to go to class, and I don't know if it was a notification on TV. I think it was like something happened, or one of my friends hit me up, or it came up on my cell phone. But I remember I was late to class because I had to switch to CNN because they said Michael Jackson had an announcement, and I was shook. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to see what it is. And at the time, to be honest, you guys, I was excited, but I wasn't like, oh, like how I am now or how I was pre the trial, because back then I was like, oh my gosh, I have a savings account. I have $1,000 always waiting for a Michael Jackson concert. But after the trial and stuff, I was like, you know what, whatever. Let Michael live his life. I'm just going to chill and listen to music. I'm not going to do anything crazy. But then when he came out with the concert announcement, I was like excited about it. Really excited. But yeah, I was in my college dorm room. Which song of Michael Jackson that took a while to like? Well, there's nothing that really has grown on me. There's some songs that I don't really like that much. I'm not a fan of Beat It, which I've said many times on the channel, but that's not to say that I think it's not a great song, because I think it's one of his greatest. But I just don't like it because I'm not into that rock and roll. It's just too rock and roll for me. And I also don't like Little Susie. It's hard for me to listen to because it's scary. But I'm sure that was part of what Michael wanted, was it to be a very eerie, spooky song. So I guess he achieved what he wanted in that sense. Okay, I'm going down. Okay, Tony says we should all come together and create a project on showcasing the legacy of MJ and his unparalleled success, and also, most importantly, to showcase his innocence for 2020. I would love to participate in something like that. Do you like Paris? Yes, my friends have met Paris. We went to Vegas for the 60th birthday celebration, and Paris and Prince were there. Paris was there with Austin, her cousin, which is Reeby's son. And my friends met her in the bathroom. They saw her in the bathroom coincidentally, and she was so nice to them, and she took a picture with them and stuff. So I like her. If you have a Michael Jackson vinyl record, and I was wondering if I should if I should play it to keep it from getting damaged or keep it in the case. Play it. I'm definitely not a person that likes to keep my stuff wrapped up. There's only one thing in my whole collection that's wrapped up, and I made a video about it. You go check that out. Do you think you are a bigger fan now or when you were younger? I think I'm a bigger fan now because, to be honest, it's harder to be a fan now because you don't have the constant, when I was younger, I was looking forward a lot to the stuff that Michael Jackson would do. So, for example, I would be on MJJ Community or whatever, trying to see the pictures of the day or where Michael Jackson showed up. Or at that time, I had a lot of online friends who were in the West Coast, and they would be like, hey, we're going to go see Michael. We're driving from LA to Vegas because he's going to be here. He's getting the key to Vegas. And those were things that were happening live. So I think at that time, it was a little bit easier for me because also I was discovering. I was so young and I was discovering a lot. Now, I think I'm a bigger fan because, to be frank and honest, I am learning so much more about Michael, through you guys and through doing the channel. And my respect for him has grown. And that's why I think I'm a bigger fan now. Okay. Who is there a troll in here? Oh, okay. Somebody's saying they don't like this time around. I'm not that big of a fan either. Hope we get a new MJ track this year. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking, you guys. By the way, if you're in here, make sure that you hit that like button. Thank you so much, because that's what helps. To get to the likes, just exit out of the chat and then go and hit the like button for me, please. But okay, so let me know what you guys think about this. So next year, we're having the Michael Jackson musical. The tickets go on sale in January, and I think the musical starts showing officially in August. Am I right? Or summer next year. I'm thinking that there will be a new drop of a new song to go along with the MJ musical. Give me a thumbs up or type an emoji if you agree with me. Okay? Type an emoji if you agree with me that you think there will be a new song. Because I have to be honest with you guys, I loved when, what was the song? Love Never Felt So Good. When that song came out on like whatever it was, American Music Awards or whatever, I was like in tears. It just felt so good to hear Michael's voice new and fresh like that. So I'm thinking that they'll take advantage of this musical opportunity, perhaps release a song, an album of greatest hits like the soundtrack, and then have like a new track on the back end. That's what I'm hoping. Okay. Okay, somebody's talking about mint condition in the chat. I missed that. I gotta put my reading glasses on. I don't know if you guys knew this. Whenever I'm editing, I'm literally like this. Click, 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 because I have reading glasses. Are you a Janet fan as well? If so, what's your favorite Janet album? I love Janet, yes. My favorite album? I don't really have one. Maybe All For You, because that's the one where I really started getting into her. And then I've seen her a bunch in concert. My favorite Janet song is a tie between What About and Pleasure Principle. Is there a troll in here? Because I really can't find. Oh, okay. Hold on. I found him. Hide user. Goodbye. All right, you guys. If there's a troll, let me know. I may have to have some moderators in here for the next time. Okay. Walter says, I remember always thinking Catherine looked like I've met her before. So apparently she was at a family reunion when I was 6. She's my grandmother's cousin. That's crazy. That's cool. Thank you guys for putting the like button, hitting the like button. Sorry, excuse me for my sniffling. I have a cold. That's why I'm not going out tonight. And also I want to hang out with you guys. So duh, that's why I'm also not out. Okay. Somebody said they're here in NYC waiting on news when the new MJ Broadway show will be. Yes, me too, girl. I think it's a girl. Me too, girl or guy. Any Jackson 5 albums you recommend? That's a good question. I recommend the anthology because that's like how I listen to the Jackson 5 most. But I think my favorite albums are Dancing Machine and Skyrider. I'm just opening up my Spotify right now because album-wise, I don't really listen to albums like that. But I like Skyrider because I love the song Skyrider, the song Corner in the Sky, and Touch. Looking Through the Windows is also good. Definitely, there's this track that a lot of people don't know about. It's called Don't Let Your Baby Catch You. Definitely listen to that. I know some people have asked me to do Jackson's album reviews, Jackson 5 album reviews. I want to finish the Jacksons because I have Victory left to go, and then we'll see. Do I like another part of me? Yes. Did you know the heartbeat for Smooth Criminal was actually Michael's heart? Yes, I did know that. That's a cool fact. Thank you for sharing. I want the estate to release HQ quality of tour concerts and videos. Me too. All right, let me scroll down. Would you ever name your child after MJ? I named my son Jackson. That is a super cute name. I love it. I'm not sure, honestly. I'm not sure because most likely my children's father and I will both be fans. So I'm not sure if that's too much pressure to like name him Michael or something. Jackson's a cute name though. I'm not sure. I would hope that, I could name my kid something Michael inspired. But what if I have a girl? Then what do I do then? I don't know. Decisions. Okay. If you could be the leading lady in any Michael video, which would you pick? I would have to say. Now I'm like trying to think of all the videos. Leading lady in any video. Oh, You Rock My World, because Shia Dudley was all that. I loved that dance that she did. Is there a troll I see? I don't see anyone. I might have deleted them by now. Okay. Okay. It's so crazy how trolls even find this video. Okay. Have I seen the kiss of Tatiana and Michael on stage? Yes, I have. It was crazy. I don't know where she thought she was going with that. Because right after that, she got fired, didn't she? Okay, someone says, I've seen Michael live in April 24th, 2002 and September 7th, 2001. That is awesome. What show was the April 2002 one? Okay. What is your favorite MJ moment? My favorite MJ moment, like during my fandom or during his lifetime. Well, I'll just say this. My favorite MJ moment is always the moment where he got the Grammy Legend Award. I love that little story that was narrated by Janet, the one that's here's how to be a legend. I love that. It always makes me cry. And I'm not that much of an emotional person, but it always makes me cry. Like even now thinking about it, I'm like getting teary-eyed because it's so inspiring to hear, because it basically Janet Jackson is talking about how to be a legend, but in the way that Michael Jackson did it. And it says, sell out stadiums of this many people, start a charity that donated this and this to people worldwide, break records with the largest selling ticket sales for any tour ever. And then she was back into Thriller and Jackson 5 and, having 4 #1 hit singles before you ever get out of grade school. And oh my God, it's just so sweet. I love it so much. Oh, I love it so much. Okay. So that's my favorite Michael Jackson moment, the 1993, I believe, Grammy Legend Award ceremony. And his speech after that when he says, me and Janet really are two different people. That was cute. Okay. Do I like The Wizard of Oz? Yes, that's actually my favorite movie. And I went through a phase where I was obsessed with The Wizard of Oz and kind of obsessed with like all the behind the scenes stuff. One thing that you guys probably don't know about me is I have like this thing for things of the past. Like I love like the vintage, like rockabilly style. I love like just the 70s. I've watched all the 70s sitcoms, Brady Bunch and All in the Family and Good Times and all of those millions of times just because I love it so much. Jackson 5, of course. Soul Train. And then I love classic films. So I love Wizard of Oz. It's actually my favorite movie of all time. How long have I been an MJ fan? Pretty much my whole life, but I'll say like when I was 13 or 12 is when I became a big fan. What's my favorite interview? Don't hate me for saying this, but I liked the Oprah interview. I thought that was when he was very open and candid, and I thought he was very brave in that interview to share a lot of things that we didn't know about him prior. You know, he talked a lot about his childhood. He talked a lot about his skin condition. He talked a lot about what he wanted to be remembered for. And even though I'm not a fan of Oprah at all and I'm disgusted by her and what she's been doing, I stand for that interview always because it's my favorite. And I would love to do a reaction to it, but I don't know how people would feel about me featuring Oprah on the channel. Hey from Mexico. Hey, hey, hey. What's your thought when Michael Jackson performed? Sorry, I'm seeing a troll. Hold on. If you guys see a troll, let me know. I'm actually going to have to add a moderator to these chats. Email me if you're interested in doing that next time because it's hard for me to catch these comments. Hide user, I think. Yeah, okay, I did it. What was your thought when Michael Jackson performed Elizabeth, I Love You? I had no thoughts. I don't really like that song very much, but I've always gotten teased for it. Like, I remember one time I was on a road trip with one of my MJ friends, and they blasted that song like 3 times in a row, and I was like, come on. Yeah, I don't know why trolls seek this out, you know? But we have to be like Michael and try to ignore the haters and kick them out of here. Okay, Jordan is a special. My first dance in Special Olympics dance was Billie Jean. I'm a Special Olympic athlete. That's awesome. That's cool. I like the show Give Me a Break. I haven't seen as many episodes of it as I probably should to say that I like it. Okay. Somebody just asked, what is it like living in New York? I thought being from LA would be similar. When I visited, it's like night and day. It's fun. It's like fast paced. I feel like New York gets like a rap for people being mean, but I feel like a lot of people in New York City are just kind of doing their own thing. I love New York City. I enjoy it. I grew up here and I'll probably live here for a while, but I'm open to moving to other places too. Somebody said, am I going to have the traditional midnight biscuit at midnight or not New Year's? I don't know. I don't know if that's tradition for me. Have you ever seen Michael Jackson's 2000 shows live at the Apollo? 2002 shows? No, I haven't. Do you like Cheater by MJ? I like that song. Thank you guys. We are at 80 people in the chat right now. Make sure that you exit out of the chat real quick and give this video a thumbs up. I would love you guys forever. I already do, but I love you more if you do that. What's your favorite unreleased song? Someone put your hand out. Okay. What do you think of the MJ musical timeline? You guys, I don't know. I feel really confused by it because I'm like, if it's set in Dangerous, why do we have somebody that has the off-the-wall look? Like, somebody needs to explain it to me. I'm really excited for it, but I just don't know how it's gonna happen, what they're gonna do, and so yeah, I'm excited to see what's gonna go on with that for sure. Okay. Happy New Year, Shelly Ann. Thank you for tuning in. Prince Jackson, any more planned videos with the Rock Files? Yes, I will do some more videos with Randall. I know you guys love the reactions with Randall and I. We got a lot of hate on one of those videos where we talked a lot. So we fixed it up and we got it together. And he will be in some videos if he is up for it in 2020. Randall and I live in 2 different places. So whenever we get together, we'll do it. I don't know if Randall's in the chat right now. Okay. My favorite interview is the 1983 house in Encino. You should do a video reaction to that. That is so cute. Okay. Somebody wants to do more trivia. Okay. Let me blow my nose real quick. Sorry, you guys. I'm coming down with something. Alrighty, so let's get into the trivia. We've been on live for an hour, you guys. How do you feel about that? I'm happy. Okay. All right. This is a cool question. Okay. What was the cost to make the video for Scream? What did it cost to make the music video for Scream? Now, mind you guys, at the time, it was the most expensive music video that had ever been created. Here are the answers. A, 7 million. B, 5 million. C, 700,000. Or D, 2.5 million. Leave your answers. Okay, again, how much did it cost to make the video for Michael Jackson's Scream? Was it A, 7 million, B, 5 million, C, 700,000, or D, 2.5 million? And here's the answer, because I think so many of you guys got it. It's A, $7 million. That's crazy that they spent that, isn't it? 7 million! Someone said Zillion and Akira are both in Scream, both anime. Cool. I didn't realize that. Well, I think I noticed Akira. I don't know Zillion. Hey, you got one right. Oh, cool. Okay, how about we do this? I have a submitted question from the MJ fan. Trivia question. What horror film inspired Michael to be a werewolf in the Thriller video? What horror film inspired Michael to be a werewolf or werecat in the Thriller video? Comment in the chat. I have my guesses. It's so funny. I was going to make a video about some things you never knew about Michael Jackson's Thriller. And then a friend of mine, she posted it the exact same week or something. I was thinking of doing it. You guys should check her out if you're not already. Her name is Miranda the Moonwalker. She has a cool channel about Michael Jackson too. Okay, the question was, which horror film inspired Michael to become a werewolf or a werecat in the Thriller music video? And the answer is An American Werewolf in London. You guys got it. Ding, ding, ding. And extra points. Who can put it in the chat who actually directed that? Who was the director of that movie? I love you guys. You guys are always so on top of it. Yep. I was about to say John Legend. I'm obviously getting tired. John Landis. It's funny. All right. Somebody said, have you seen MJ? You Were Not Alone live in 2007 in Japan. I was there. No, I haven't. Can you send me the video? I would love to see it, or put it in the comments after the video's over. Or DM it to me or email it to me, because I would love to see. What is my favorite Michael Jackson song? Human Nature, hands down. Somebody said they have the same calendar. I need to get a new one, you guys. I'm slacking. You may see the new videos with no calendar at all. Okay. Did I like You Were There? You Were There. Is that the Sammy Davis Jr. song? Because I'm also thinking there's another song that Michael did called You Are There, or You Were There, when he was younger. It goes, you were there, like the laughter of a child when I need just a smile. Comment if you know that song. So, yeah, you guys, I've been having a lot of fun on this live chat. Comment if you guys want more of these, because I'm having fun, and I feel like this is like the only time that I actually get to like talk one-on-one with you guys. I feel strongly that a lot of times in my videos, I don't really get across everything that I want to say. So I'm really grateful that we get to have these chats. Nice. Okay, Walter, I'm going to make you a moderator right now for the chats, so you can get rid of trolls, please. What is the first Michael Jackson collectible I ever got? I really don't know. The first thing I ever got, maybe like, so my dad went to like the Victory Tour and the Triumph Tour, and I inherited those books. So a lot of people ask me, why are your tour books in such good condition? Because my dad kept them like in a nice drawer, flat and laid out. What is your favorite MJ quote? I like the quote, where he talks about, I don't have it in my mind exactly, but he wrote it in the People magazine when he was doing the bad tour in Japan. He talks about something about knowing a man, you must walk 2 steps in his moccasins. Hold on, let me look it up, because I'm not feeling confident right now. I'm giving you guys like a half quote. Fun fact about Mjfangirl, in my phone, if I type MJ on my iPhone, Michael Jackson populates in my like spell check or whatever. It's a shortcut. Like, I don't know if it's like a favorite quote, because it's kind of sad, but I feel like it's one of the most like poignant things that Michael has ever said. Okay, so I'll give you guys the background. When Michael went on the bad tour, he broke his vow of silence and agreed to answer one question from People magazine. Journalist Todd Gold. Todd asked Michael what misconceptions the public had of him. Michael gave this written reply. Like the old Indian proverb says, do not judge a man until you have walked 2 moons in his moccasins. Most people don't know me, which is why they write such things in which most is not true. I cry very, very often because it hurts, and I worry about the children. All my children all over the world. I live for them. If a man could say nothing against a character then what he can prove, his story could not be written. Animals strike not from malice, but because they want to live. It is the same with those who criticize. They desire our blood, not our pain. But still I must achieve. I must seek truth in all things. I must endure. For the power I was sent forth for the world, for the children. But have mercy, I have been bleeding a long time now. So it kind of ends on a somber note, but I just feel like Michael knew that he had a higher purpose, and like he knew that he couldn't let the haters and everything tear him down. So I love that like quote from Michael. Do I like Lovely One live? Yes, I love it more than regular album version. Excluding MJ, which sibling do you think was the best dancer, best singer, most successful? Janet? Or do we have to exclude Janet? I don't know. Okay. I'm not feeling well, guys. What do you guys do to battle a cold early? So be so happy New Year, MJ Fangirl Lady. Thanks, Happy New Year. Okay, someone said, what do you think of a remastered J5 live show on Blu-ray? There had to be at least one of their early shows filmed. Might have been an LA show. I want it. I also want one of the Live in Japan shows. And the reason why I want that is because the Japanese audience is very quiet. You could really, really like hear a pin drop in that audience. And I am curious to see how that stage presence was, because I've heard the album Live in Japan. The Jackson 5 had a live album called Live in Japan. They actually have two, but that's the one that was released, in the 70s. And it was released only in Japan at first, but you can get it now on Amazon or wherever, or Spotify, Apple Music. And I always wanted to see the visual for that. So if they have that, I would love that. Motown, I would love it. I would love it. All right, you guys are saying drink lots of tea. Walter is the moderator for this chat, you guys. As we grow bigger and bigger, I'm definitely going to need some folks that I can help to moderate, because it distracts me when I have to see people writing like stuff about Michael Jackson. But on my channel, here's a fun fact. I already filter a lot of words. So like anybody that types like leaving, Neverland, or any curse words or anything like that, it goes into a filter for me to check it first. All right, cold remedies. You guys are saying chewing ginger, some tea and rest, tons of water, vitamin C. Happy New Year, Philip Brown. Yes, definitely next time you can join in and be a moderator too. Right now, I think we're good. I haven't seen any trolls lately. Water. Ooh, a baked potato. Someone is out there eating, and I'm like jealous right now. I'm gonna go and eat after this. It's 10 p.m., you guys. It's 10:20. So I think I'll stay on for another 10 minutes or so and hang out. So ask me anything you guys want, and then we'll do this again sometime, because this was fun. Do you think any other Jackson generation... let me read that over. Do you think any other generation of the Jacksons will be as successful or close to the first generation? I do, but I don't think right now. I hate to say that, but I feel like almost they will be, but not in the way that the others were. Like, so I hate to make this comparison, but it's the only thing that's coming to mind. But like, there are very rarely like it happens, I guess, in like basketball or baseball, you have fathers and sons that have the same career and they do really well. Like Steph Curry, for example, right? His dad was in the NBA. Or you have actresses like Jennifer Aniston. Her father was an actor for many years. Michael Aniston. But I think with the Jacksons, they were such a powerhouse, all 9 of them, that the next generation will have success, but much later, I think, personally. I think right now with them living and still performing, and it's just still too much of a powerhouse to overshadow or to overcome. I would love it. I know Jafar Jackson, I was excited about his song, got me singing. But yeah, it's hard. I mean, it's hard. That's all I'm going to say. All right. Winky Time said bye. Okay, bye. See you soon. Somebody said, do you live in New York? Yes, I live in New York City. Tito, give me some tissue. Bye, Winky Time, NJ. Oh, thank you for the super chat, Prince Jackson. Okay, Prince Jackson's super chat question is trivia, you guys. You guys ready for some trivia? Before we wrap this up, we got another question. What was Michael's go-to color for certain costumes and outfits, and why? Oh, that's a hard one. I'm going to guess red also, but I don't know. The question from Prince Jackson is, oh my goodness. What was Michael's go-to color for certain costumes and outfits, and why? I think it's red. You'll have to check out the answers and type what we got right, Prince Jackson. Oh my goodness, Happy New Year, Malik, 3:20 in the morning. Aw, thanks for watching. Happy New Year. Someone said, what is one thing I have in common with Michael Jackson? Mine is we both love orange juice. That's funny. I don't know. I'll get back to that. I have to think about that. But back to the question at hand. I'll get back to that in a second. Back to the question at hand. What was Michael Jackson's go-to color for certain costumes and outfits, and why? I see a lot of people write black, red, but I don't know why. Okay, Prince Jackson hooked us up with the answer, you guys. Per Michael Bush, red. It dilates the pupils of one's eyes when you look at it, and Michael felt that using such a color that does that would help him burn into the memory of the fans forever. I'm shook. But it makes so much sense. Somebody asked, what do I have in common with Michael Jackson? I honestly don't know. Well, I heard that Michael Jackson loves sushi. I love sushi. I love that Michael Jackson loved like music from like James Brown and Jackie Wilson. I mean, I love a lot of that music. I'm not sure what we have in common though, other than that. That was a good question. It made me think. How do I become a big Michael Jackson fan? Do I have to remember every information about him? I have a learning disability. I don't remember things. You do not. The great thing about being a Michael Jackson fan is that he left us with so much material, so many things to discover, and I don't think you need to like be like some encyclopedia of Michael Jackson to be a fan. Look at my videos. A lot of times I'm like, oh, I don't know if that's correct. Comment down below, because no one's gonna be a walking encyclopedia. There are a lot of people that know a lot of facts, but I think loving Michael Jackson and caring about his message and enjoying his music is all you need to be a moonwalker. Okay. All right, you guys. I think I gotta go and get some rest. J Money, I just subscribed. Love your channel. Thank you. That means a lot. If you're in the chat and you enjoyed this, make sure you get out of the chat for real quick and go and give this video a thumbs up. That means a lot to me. I am having a runny nose now, and I think I better go get some food and some rest and just chill out. Again, thank you guys so much for being here. Like, you guys have no idea. A few years ago, this idea was kind of brought to me, discussed. And I thought it would be fun to start a channel just like documenting like my travels related to Michael and going to Michael events. But I never thought we would become like a community of like almost 10,000. for those of you that know me, if anybody knows me personally in the chat, you guys know one of my goals for 2019 was to hit 10K subscribers, and we are almost there. I'm not going to hit 10K, I don't think, tonight or before the end of the year. The end is over, but I just wanted to say thank you because we're almost there. And I have so many high hopes for 2020, and I hope we can do this a lot. I love you guys. This was so much fun, and hit me up, email me, DM me. I'm always available to chat with you guys as much as I can. I love connecting with y'all. Thank you so much. Happy New Year, and I will see you guys in 2020.